continues to be a hot topic here in the United States, but it turns out that other countries are very much concerned with misleading information changing or having an impact on their election process. Now, Germany is one of those countries, and they have decided to possibly take a nuclear option in combating so-called fake news. Now, according to their proposed measure, sites would have to remove fake news within 24 hours. Now, subjects targeted by the stories would also have the right to demand a retraction placed in a prominent spot on the site. The proposal would require major platforms like Facebook to staff an office in Germany to be responsive to complaints 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But wait, there's actually more, and this is the more damaging part of it. Sites that fail to remove the false news could face fines up to 500,000 euros. That's about $520,000 under the measure.
No, it's too much. Look, I think that fake news issues used by the Democrats here in America and the media a little bit too to feel better about themselves. Oh, we would have won the election, or oh, I thought Donald Trump was crazy, but he wouldn't have won if it wasn't for the rascally kids online with their fake news. So it makes them feel better. On the other hand, it doesn't mean it's a fake issue. It's a real issue. There is a ton of fake news on social media, so we should find ways of combating it. But when we go to combat it, we don't have to go over the top and swing the pendulum too far in the other direction. Because if you then give the establishment carte blanche to call things fake news, and then they pay a $500,000 fine based on whether the German government thinks that your news was fake.
Right.
What if they, what if they disagree with you? You're a far-right party or media organization in Germany and you hate immigrants. Well, that's like your opinion, man, but where does it cross over to where they declare you fake or you're far left or whatever it might be?
Yeah, that's true. I think that it's super problematic because people could use these types of laws for their own agenda or their own purposes, as you mentioned. And I think that there should be, this is what I'm also wondering, okay? I know that in various countries, including the United States, there are defamation laws, right? So anti-defamation laws. And so if a publication is putting out misleading information about you and it's intentionally misleading, can't you go after them with the laws that we have in place already?
Yeah, and so they might say, yeah, but those don't apply in certain cases, like the public figures. And of course, it depends on which country you're in, let alone which state you're in here in America.
The standards of proving guilt are much higher for public figures.
For public figures, you have to have knowingly lied about them and intended to do damage, et cetera, roughly speaking. So now, again, Germany has slightly different laws, but this is way too much power for the government. And so I'm an advocate of free speech. Germany doesn't have the First Amendment. They have different laws. But I would hope that as a part of the developed world that they would put great value on freedom of speech. And so I think this goes too far. For example, Republicans in this country, conservatives certainly here, I think a little bit worldwide. The worldwide conservatives aren't quite as stupid as ours when it comes to this issue of climate change. Almost everybody recognizes climate change elsewhere. But let's say you're a conservative in Germany and you think climate change isn't true. Now, you're wrong. 97% of the world's scientists agree, and the temperature increases are stone-cold facts, okay? They're facts. So if you say, I don't believe in climate change, or I don't believe it's man-made, that's it. Is that fake news? And then you're banned and you have to pay a $500,000 fine? No, that's crazy. So, look, it's okay to label it and say, as Facebook has a plan now, here's a respected fact-checking organization, journalism organization. They are giving you a warning about this article that you should double-check it. It might not be true. Okay. And even if they apply that to the wrong articles, and we get mad about it, you get mad about it, depending on where your political position is, at least you can debate it, and the government is not taking action. I definitely draw the line at government taking action. You want the same old mainstream media stuff? Hell no! I hear you, brother. That's why we got a whole new show on the Young Turks called Aggressive Progressive. Members get the whole show. Do it now. tytnetwork.com/join.